everyone, it's Lars in the Multi-Purpose Racer 2.0 behind me, and we're back finishing up the installments of lightening the wiring harnesses. So far we've got the rear hatch harness lightened up, the body harness, and the dash harness all lightened up. So the last I left you, I had just started working on the harnesses on the bench. And as you can see, this is what it takes to do a harness. It took me, I don't know, I'm guessing on 6-7 hours plus, just getting these harnesses wrapped up. So here's the dash harness. As you can see, it is, again, not perfect, but for my first attempt to doing something like this, I don't think it's all that bad. There's a few things that I would redo the second time in preparation, but this is kind of a learning experience. So I just kind of dove in and went for it. So the harnesses are all done. So I'm gonna break away to a time lapse of us getting the harnesses installed, and then we'll come back and we'll start the car and see if everything works. So let's get to work. Here we go. Alright, so the harnesses are installed, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result that we've come up with. You know, it's been pretty gratifying getting into these harnesses and getting them as light as possible. You know, we've saved myself probably about 17 to 20 pounds out of the car, which is totally going to increase the power to weight ratio, which is awesome. 3 horsepower, minus my labor and of course a little bit of materials that we use to cover up the harnesses, but all in all, 3 horsepower. Yeah, the dash harness weighs about 3.8 pounds. The body harness weighs about 2.5 pounds. The rear gate harness weighs about a little less than a pound. So all in all, I'm super stoked with that. You know, that's another thing too, is that this is the Multi-Purpose Racer 2.0. In the 1.0, we either didn't touch the harnesses or I gutted them and didn't cover them up. They were just raw harnesses. This is going to be a little bit more refined of a race car. We're going to take everything that we learned from the 1.0 and we're gonna apply it to the 2.0. So yeah, but enough chat. Let's see if this thing starts. So I've literally just installed them, and I'm gonna sit here and hit the start button. So here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hope for the best. Yeah, nice. It works. All right, so we got the dash, wipers, blinkers, headlights. Let's see if we got taillights. Bang, bang. Yeah. Sweet. Everything works. That's a huge relief. You know, sometimes when you're doing these jobs like I have been late at night, you miss something, and when you miss something in a harness like this and cover it all up, you could be digging around in it for hours trying to find the problem. But no, it looks like everything works, so I'm super stoked. So yeah, what's coming up next? Well, we might be starting on the roll cage, but we got a lot more lightening to do. I might even start lightening the engine harness, but the engine and stuff has got to come out. And if that's the case, I might start on the turbo kit. So I know a lot of people have been interested about that. And the last thing I think I've got going on is we might be lightening the doors. I know I'm going to be lightening the doors, but doing a video on how much weight we're going to be saving out of the doors. So I'll let everyone know here shortly what's going on. In the meantime, I've got to get my butt to work over here cleaning up my mess. It's been 3 late nights without cleaning up after myself, so I hate cleanup, but it's got to be done. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you at the racetrack. Take care.